Hey guys, so my name's Brian, as you probably found out 2 weeks ago, but I neglected to mention who I actually am. I am a YouTuber that has been uploading videos on and off for the last 18 months, and the reason I got involved with FiveFreakinFriends is because I met Linnea at VidCon Disney Day last year, and a few months ago she asked me if I'd be interested in joining FiveFreakinFriends, and I said yeah, sure, why not. Oh, as you probably gathered by the other 4 members of FiveFreakinFriends, this week we are talking about our first job. Now, our first job for me isn't so glamorous. My first job was actually in a filling station, or as you Americans like to call it, a gas station. And I started there when I was 15. Lighting is probably crap, by the way, I do apologise. So yeah, I started there when I was 15, and my main job was to keep everything looking nice and everything working. So it was a bit the mop and bucket, a lot cleaning pumps, also fixing the car wash whenever it broke down, checking people's gas. I was about to say, I'm thinking American again. Checking people's petrol and oil and all that sort of stuff, and also filling up their car with coal and gas bottles whenever they needed it. It wasn't so bad, and then when I turned 18 I got promoted to the tills. At the time, I was still in school, and yeah, it was more money, so I went for it. And very first Sunday morning we were robbed, and it wasn't a case of people coming in, grabbing the money and then running out again. No, they jumped the counter. There was 2 of them, dressed head to toe in leather, and they had their motorbike helmets on. One of them pulled out a knife. A knife would be a bit weak of a term. It was more like a miniature sword. So the thing would be about the length of my forearm there. And he held it to my throat, told me not to move. I could feel the blade up against my Adam's apple. While he was holding me up against the wall, another guy was helping himself to the till. Now, there wasn't much money in the till, bit it being Sunday morning, so he was filling his pockets with pound coins, because we were using pounds at the time. Pound coins and 50p pieces. It was scary, and afterwards I admit I did cry, as you would, but 20 minutes after the whole thing ended I was back working again, and boss was offering to send me home. Like, come on, you just had a massive shock. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna work. If I go home and somebody think about it, just let me work. I stayed there in that shop until I was 20. Now, I didn't want to leave the shop. It was more a case the shop left me. The recession hit, and the company I worked for pulled out of Ireland, so they closed all their franchises down, and it left me without a job. But I was still getting paid because they were selling the actual building, and because we were employed to the building and not to the company, we went with the sale of the building. When the new people took over, they didn't actually know that there was already employees registered with the building, and they had to pay our redundancy money from their own pocket, which wasn't very nice, but still, like, got a fair bit of money out of it. And I did work for 6 months without actually doing any work, paid for 6 months without actually doing any work. So once again, as everyone else has asked, tell us in the comments what your first job experience was. I hope it was not as negative as mine. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you don't know anything about me, my links are all down in the description box. That's what it's called, Jake, by the way. And I will see you guys again. Repeating myself. Bye.